Hi everyone, welcome back to another Ender 3 update video. Today I'm going to be going over Octoprint with the Raspberry Pi B that I installed, and also a glass plate, along with a few other mods and things I've noticed along the way. So let's get right into it. Alright everyone, so in this video I'm going to try to improve the lighting a little bit. I'm actually holding a lamp up because I got nothing better to do for the lighting situation. So right now I'm printing a laptop stand, really maxing out the build area of the Ender 3. It is actually pretty big, and it's going to take about 5 hours. Regardless, let's go over this little Octoprint setup I got going. So right now I got a Logitech webcam running. Thankfully it's got a stand, and I got a Raspberry Pi 3 off the little buying app Mercari on the cheap. Printed a 3D printed case for it. Plugged it in my printer via the port. Obviously got the webcam plugged in, and it's all set up and good to go, and it is running on my computer as well. So really simple to install, and I'll go over that in my computer in a few minutes. Another thing I wanted to point out is this gray piece way back there that really stands out in the light. That's actually a little spacer for this glass bed I've installed. So I have about a 3.5 millimeter thick borosilicate glass bed. It's heat resistant, and I gotta say, it makes your prints look really nice. I'll try to find a part quick that I made that can really show the reflectiveness and the bottom smoothness of the part. So yeah, that's the main thing I've been working on. Another thing I'd like to point out is the use of, let's see if we can get this to light. There we go, Aquanet hairspray. That will make your prints stick to this frame, to this bed. Without that, I was getting pretty poor prints, and they weren't sticking at all, and it was really tough. I wasted a lot of PLA with that, but after I got that, it worked out pretty well. Moving on, another thing I want to point out is this little X-axis wire guide. So this is from the dude who created the Petsvang. He also created this mount. Just take some M3 screws, it just holds right in there. What I did was I actually 3D printed some T-nuts, and it actually holds in there really well. The T-nuts obviously aren't meant for holding anything structural, but it does work. It holds in there firmly with some M3 socket head screws that I got. So let's go over Octoprint on my computer. Alright, so here we are on my computer. This is the interface. So there's plenty of instructables online that are going to tell you how to do this. It's really easy. I am not educated in any sort of fashion about coding or computers within the Raspberry Pi community, that is anyways. And this was really simple to set up. The webcam, no setup required, just plug it in. Just type in Raspberry Pi Octoprint Setup on YouTube. I just found the top view tutorial, watched it, got it set up. So what this allows you to do is upload your slice files, or slice it directly within Octoprint. Connects through the USB port in your printer, and you can control your printer wirelessly. And there's a bunch of plugins where you can also watch your prints from anywhere, and also control your printer from anywhere. I do also have the Octolapse plugin installed, where you're supposed to get really nice time lapses, but that's kind of a hard thing for me to do right now, because I'm just trying to figure that out, but I haven't got there yet. Next, I really want to point out some of the cool stuff you can really print with a 3D printer. This is really insane. Dimensionally accurate caliper I got here. It's got 100 millimeter length going on here. Not really a dial caliper, not exactly a vernier caliper, somewhere in the middle, I guess. But this is really cool. The detail on it, as you can tell, I do have some, artifacts going on, some TL smoothers. I keep saying this, are necessary. I'm going to get them. Just waiting to buy enough stuff on Amazon so I get free shipping. But otherwise, the print quality in this is absolutely insane. The threads work. All you gotta do is twist it a few times, and it seats right in there. A really cool part. Let's throw that aside. That won't break. Next up, we got a laptop stand here that I've been printing and working on. As you can see on this side here, this part was touching the glass build plate when I made it, and I'm actually printing the other half right now. It's gonna take a few hours, but this is really smooth, extremely. As you can see, it's really reflective, really shiny, and that's the benefit of that glass build plate. It's really smooth. It's going to give your prints a super nice looking finish. As you can tell, the actual print itself might not have the best finish, as I gotta update my printer settings along with getting some TL smoothers, maybe update the firmware to the latest Marlin version. I'm probably going to go ahead and get the TH3D unified firmware with that. But besides that, I just glued this to the bottom, so I'm just going to let that sit there. Shout out to the guy who designed that. Going to be amazing for my desk. So yeah, that's about it right now. My next upgrades for the printer include getting or flashing the more recent firmware down there. That should be good and hopefully improve the print quality, along with getting stepper motor dampers and TL smoothers. So that's hopefully what I'll include in my next video. Alright, so I guess I'm still using a lamp here to get proper lighting, but you gotta work with what you got. Alright, so in my next video I'm probably going to go over the TH3D unified firmware, using Arduino to flash it to the board over there, and utilizing other firmware tweaks as well. So hopefully that works out. Catch you next time.